Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 20th Annual State Agency Recognition Awards. Good morning, everyone. Excuse me, I'm enjoying the deja vu for a minute. I'm your host, Eric Mandel, and together today we will celebrate the stars and celebrities of state procurement, all of you here. Do you know that you're all famous and stars? You'll hear more of the stories a little later. Personally, I'm honored to host the special 20th anniversary ceremony. 20 years, mind-blowing. Time just flies. And it's wonderful to return personally to host this event, because for me, it wasn't that long ago that I headed up the Office of Small Business and DVBE Services at DGS. And throughout my years with the department, I personally saw the commitment of state employees to see that small businesses and disabled veteran business enterprises succeed. That means get contracts, thrive. This is work everyone did to see our state succeed, and did they? Today, we have rolled out the red carpet, literally. Enjoy that, people, it's Hollywood. And we've gathered to recognize the work and accomplishments of literally hundreds of state procurement employees and more than 200 departments, agencies, boards, and commissions in order to support the state's small business and disabled veteran business enterprise goals. This event is made possible by the hard work of the Department of General Services and our generous sponsors. To name but a few, the California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce. Feel free to applaud. The North San Diego Small Business Development Center. Our longtime friends of Metropolitan Water District of Southern California. And our other sponsors, the AARC and Ops Vets, the California Asian Pacific Chamber of Commerce, the Veterans and Business Network, well represented here, and the Elite Service Disabled Veteran-Owned Business Network. So you can tell who traveled with an entourage today. Thank you to our sponsors for your generous support of this event, and thank you to everyone here in attendance for taking time out of your day to support and honor and celebrate the accomplishments of your state colleagues. So at this time, would you please stand for the presentation of the colors by the Governor's Honor Guard. Would you please remain standing for the national anthem? It is my pleasure to introduce Dee Hardy. He is a rhythm and blues soul singer, born and raised here in Sacramento, California. Started singing at the age of 3 and is now a lead singer with the Hip Service cover band. Ladies and gentlemen, Dee Hardy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a hand for Dee Brown and the band? Please be seated. Okay, your hands warmed up. You're going to be doing a lot of applauding. Coffee's kicked in, and it's now my pleasure to introduce the Director of the Department of General Services, Daniel Kim.
So use this? All right. Intervision. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Eric. Good morning to all of you, and welcome to our 20th Annual State Agency Recognitions Award. Hey, how about this venue, huh? Isn't this great? Did you know that they're going to host the Oscars next week here? Yeah. No, I want to thank the City of Citrus Heights for letting us have this beautiful venue to celebrate the SARA Awards. It's a real pleasure for me to be here today. I also want to thank Danetta Jackson, our Business Outreach Program Manager at the Department of General Services, and her wonderful Business Outreach team for creating this incredible event that celebrates the outstanding achievements in small business and disabled veteran business enterprises contracting participation. Thank you, Danetta and team. Yeah. I also want to acknowledge and welcome some of the leadership that we have here today. We have Julie Lee, our Acting Secretary for the Government Operations Agency. Isabel Guzman, the Director of the Office of Small Business Advocate at the Governor's Office of Business and Economic Development. Secretary Vito Imbassiani of the Department of Veterans Affairs. And next to him, the Deputy Secretary Keith Boylan of the Department of Veterans Affairs. We have our very own Angela Schell, the Chief Procurement Officer for the State of California and the Deputy Director for the Procurement Division for DGS. We have the pleasure of having Portia Middleton, the council member from the City of Citrus Heights and the newly appointed board member of the California Housing Partnership. Thank you for all attending. Thank you for your support for this event. Now, the State Agency Recognition Awards gives us an opportunity to honor state agencies and individuals for their outstanding achievements in furthering contracting with small businesses and disabled veteran business enterprises. The state of California supports California businesses and has set a goal to spend 25% of our contract dollars with California certified small businesses and 3% with disabled veteran business enterprises. We're very proud to report that this past fiscal year, the state of California achieved a 3.2% disabled veteran business enterprise participation rate. This marks the 11th year in a row for meeting this goal. That's fantastic. This past year, we also saw the use of individual small businesses increase by 43%. Now, that's a staggering increase that we can all be proud of. Thank you. Unfortunately, though, this last fiscal year, we as a state didn't meet our small business goal of 25%. That was the first time that we haven't met it in the past 6 years. Now, in missing this goal, we're reminded that the successes from years past do not guarantee success in the future. We can't rest on our laurels. And over the past few years, we know that we've been deeply affected as a state by the wildfires, and our procurement functions have been impacted with multi-million-dollar emergency contracts necessary to procure goods and services to help our communities recover. Now, these emergency contracts may be the reason, but they can't be an excuse for why we didn't meet our small business participation goals. Natural disasters are going to continue to affect California. So we must explore new opportunities for procurements that are going to support efforts for recovery, but also ensure that we hit our spending goals for small businesses and disabled veteran business enterprises. Moving forward, DGS will work very closely with departments that respond to these emergencies so that we can create strategies together to include small businesses and disabled veteran business enterprises in future natural disaster prevention and recovery plans. We're going to do that, and we're going to succeed. And that's in the future, but today we are going to celebrate the successes that we have collectively achieved in the state. Many departments here today have achieved excellence through their efforts and commitments to the state's targeted businesses. Today, we honor departments and agencies that exceeded the state's small business and disabled veteran business enterprise goals, as well as the advocates, the leaders, and the partners who've worked so hard to contribute to that success. Together, we will rise to the challenge of improving participation in state contracting for small businesses and disabled veteran business enterprises. Thank you, and congratulations to all of you.
Thank you again to Director Kim for your work and support and inspiration to all of us to achieve great remarks. So at this time, what do you think of this facility, folks? Beautiful? We have a gracious host here who joins us, hostess in this case. And at this time, I'd like to introduce somebody who was introduced briefly before, Portia Middleton, who is council member of the city of Citrus Heights, and she's going to grace us with some words of welcome. Portia Middleton.
Good morning. As you all know, I am a council member here in Citrus Heights. We are honored and deeply, deeply grateful to have you come here and grace us with your presence here for the great work you've done for the state of California for your 20th annual State Agency Recognition Awards. On behalf of the city, we're honored to have you here. And as a member of the council, I realize that we have a lot of people that work for us, and sometimes we can become so focused on accomplishing organizational goals that we forget the people that make them happy. I thank you all for coming here and taking time to not only dedicate to making sure the state of California is the best place to be for small businesses, for veterans, for everyone. And I also wish you for great success in the next 20 years to come. Thank you so much for allowing our city to be a part of this process.
Again, thanks to Councilmember Middleton. It's now my pleasure to introduce a gentleman who was also briefly introduced, but let's do it again. Secretary of the California Department of Veteran Affairs, he says Imbasiani, Vito Imbasiani, who will present the John K. Lopez Awards. Secretary Imbasiani.
Thank you, everyone. You here? Yeah. This isn't the loudest microphone. So I'm delighted to be here. Our joy of being here on the anniversary is tempered only by the fact that this is the first of these meetings that we don't have Angel Cortez with us. We're going to honor him later in the program, I see, but we're thinking of him and his family. As Secretary of the California Department of Veterans Affairs, I'm, of course, honored to be here to present the John K. Lopez Awards. And it's especially important when you give out awards that have somebody's name attached to it, that you remind people year after year who these people are that we're honoring. John K. Lopez was a Marine Corps veteran of the Korean War. He's the reason for the Disabled Veteran Business Enterprise Program, why it exists in the state of California. It all started in the spring of 1986 with a group of disabled American veterans meeting in Palo Alto. They decided to explore at that time whether entrepreneurial programs for service disabled veterans and former POWs could help supplement their income and increase their quality of life. And so the Association for Service Disabled Veterans was founded. It was through the efforts of John K. Lopez that California passed the original DVBE legislation in 1989. The federal government then patterned the Service Disabled Veteran-Owned Small Business Program after the California DVBE program. So you went national. Because of John's vision, California's DVBEs compete more effectively for a portion of the state's contracting dollars. In fact, the Disabled Veteran Enterprise Program at CalVet ensures that at least 3% of all state contracting dollars, as Mr. Kim just mentioned, are awarded to disabled veteran-run businesses. That 3% means that each year, millions of dollars go directly to veteran-owned businesses, enabling them to create jobs and expand throughout California. It was John's devotion to the program that had an impact on everyone he met. And so, each year, we at CalVet thank organizations, businesses, and individuals who exceeded these goals and continued to advance DVBE practices. And we honor them, as we do now, by presenting the John K. Lopez Awards. So, we have two of them. The first is for business excellence. And I would like to present the John K. Lopez Award for Business Excellence to the Veteran Business Outreach Center of Region 9, which includes Sacramento. The center's CEO and executive director, Karina Conley, will be accepting the award. Under Karina's guidance, the Outreach Center continues to demonstrate a tremendous commitment to helping and hiring disabled, recovering, and transitioning veterans. Oh, Ms. Conley? I'm sorry, this is partly spontaneous and unrehearsed, but I thought with the Oscar theme, I'd be given an envelope. But then I heard Price Waterhouse was not hired this year by the DVBE. So we'll continue. The second John K. Lopez Award is for individual excellence, and I would like to present this. I'm not sure he's in the room, to Mr. John Palmer. As the owner of Cervexo and the Vice President of the Disabled Veteran Business Alliance, John is not only a participant, but also a committed leader, advocate of disabled veteran businesses throughout the state. Is John Palmer in the room? Keith? You don't think so, huh? Okay. So let's give him a round of applause anyway. We'll make sure he gets the award. Thank you. Well, once again, on behalf of CalVet, I want to thank you, Karina and John, wherever you are, for your commitment and dedication to California's disabled veteran-owned businesses. Thank you, and have a great event.
Richard, that's great walk-up music. So I want to thank Secretary Bassiani and congratulations to the John K. Lopez Award winners. So really excellent job here. Now that we're starting to get into what you came for, which is the awards, some words, some instructions, how things are to go. So I want to talk about how we got to this point, got to the selection of those who will be honored today. So this year, we, the staff of DGS, and those who helped, continued many of our past awards and introduced a few brand new awards that you'll be hearing about. And we received nominations for Advocate of the Year, Agency of the Year, in addition to 2 brand new awards. So this year, the task of judging fell to the DGS Office of Small Business and Disabled Veteran Business Enterprise Services, along with Angela Schell, Chief Procurement Officer for the state of California. So those who reviewed each nomination, scored them on a point scale of 1 to 5 for criteria such as performance measures, including consolidated annual report, notable improvements, outreach efforts, and more. So instructions for those of you whose names are called. As we call your name for each award, please make your way as you can go down the red carpet or whatever way gets you to the stage easiest. So vary that up a little bit. And onto the right of the stage right, and come up and receive your award and pose for that all-important photo opportunity. Something you want to take back to your bosses. This is important. Another word, we also have professional videographer and photographer. They have requested that when the awards are given, if you could hang back just a little bit, take all the cell phone pictures you want, but stay a little bit back of the photographers so they can capture these magic moments. Thank you for that. And now for the first award, I want to invite up longtime friend and coworker Wayne Gross from the Business Outreach area, Business Outreach Liaison from DGS, and he's going to present the Notable Achievement Awards. Wayne Gross.
We will now recognize the departments with notable achievement. These departments have gone above and beyond the mandated participation goals. They achieved 30% or more for their small business goal and 5% or more for their DVBE goal. Please hold your applause until we have read all of the names. As I said again, please hold your applause till the end. Gather for a group photo on and in front of the stage. Please collect your certificate after the ceremony at the registration tables where you checked in. Everyone ready? The winners for notable achievement are Department of Aging, Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control, Alcoholic Beverage Control Appeal Board, California Arts Council, and the Delta Stewardship Council. Department of Development Services, Department of Education Diagnostic Centers, Office of Environmental Health Hazard Assessment, Department of Fair Employment and Housing, Department of Forestry and Fire Protection. I got a list here. Okay. Do the taller tap, huh? Franchise Tax Board, Department of Industrial Relations, Office of the Inspector General, Department of Insurance, the Military Department, Department of Parks and Recreation, Department of Pesticide Regulation, Public Employment Relations Board, Department of Rehabilitation, San Diego River Conservancy, California State University, Sacramento, California School for the Blind, California School for the Deaf, Riverside, Secretary of State, Sierra Nevada Conservancy, Board of State and Community Corrections, Commission on State Mandates, Office of Statewide Health Planning and Development, Office of the State Public Defender, Office of State Tax Appeals. See how everyone's running? State Treasurer, State Water Resources Control Board, Student Aid Commission, Office of Systems Integration, Department of Tax and Fee Administration, Tax Credit Allocation Committee, Commission on Teacher Credentialing, Department of Veterans Affairs, California Victim Compensation Board, come on down, don't be shy. Thank you to all departments with notable achievement for your hard work and dedication to California businesses. You truly went above and beyond. Now, let's hear some applause. Yeah! Thank you. Okay, go that way, please. You may go back to your seats. I now invite Keith Boylan, Deputy Secretary of the Department of Veterans Affairs, and Demisha Swanson, Certification Manager from the Department of General Services, to present the Most Improved Small Business and Disabled Veteran Business Enterprise Participation Awards. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. The awards that we'll be presenting today are for the most improved departments. These are folks in the small business and DVBE world that have reached their goals in past years, but in this year have shown incredible improvement as well. So we have identified the awards by size of the department and classified them by their total dollars amount awarded.
The categories are extra small agency under $250,000, small agency, there we go, between $250,000 and $2 million, medium agency, between $2 and $20 million, large agency, between $20 million and $50 million, and extra large agency with a total contract dollars of over $50 million. And the award goes to, yes, please help. I know. The San Diego River Conservancy. Woo! Oh, my bad. Yep. Oh, I should have done that. No. The San Diego River Conservancy could not be here today to accept this award.
For the most improved DVBE participation in the extra small agency category, this department achieved 17% last year, and this year rose to 37%, more than double. Very good. And the award goes to, we're going to have several of these, Debt Limit Allocation Committee. Are they here? Yay. Keep you.
Now, for the small agency category. For the most improved small business participation, this department achieved 18% last year, and this year rose to 73%. And the award goes to California Tax Credit Allocation Committee.
Sorry, we have a lot going on up here. For the most improved DVB participation in the small agency category, this department achieved 19% last year, and this year rose to 34%. And the award goes to the Public Employment Relations Board. They seem shocked.
Good. And now for the medium agency category, we actually have one department that is receiving both the Most Improved Small Business and Most Improved DVBE participation. Last year, this department achieved 30% small business and 3% DVBE. This year, these numbers rose to 40% small business and 20% DVBE. And the award goes to, oh, nothing? Sorry. State Treasurer. I would love to be you. Look at that. Okay, I keep going. Now, on to the large agency category. For the Most Improved Small Business Participation, this department achieved 28% last year, and this year rose to 37%. And the award goes to Employment Development Department. Woo!
For the most improved DVB participation in the large agency category, this department achieved 3% last year, and this year rose to 7%. And the award goes to Cal State University Humboldt.
Still on.
Oh, am I? And lastly, for the extra large agency category, once again, we have one department that is receiving both the Most Improved Small Business and Most Improved DVB participation. Last year, this department achieved 32% small business and 9% DVBE. This year, those numbers rose to 57% small business. That's significant. And 28%, another huge number, DVBE. And the award goes to the military department. Congratulations to all the most improved small business and disabled veteran business enterprise participation winners. Thank you.
Yeah, I still gotta go.
Okay. I would like to now invite Nancy Huth, Certification Manager of the Office of Small Business, and Christopher Calcetta, a Certification Officer from the Department of General Services, up to the stage to present the new Small Business and Disabled Veteran Business Enterprise Contracting Awards.
Oh, but I want to have the mic. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. One of the unsung heroes of the state procurement, and particularly of the state recognition awards, are the buyers and procurement staff. These individuals make decisions every day that affect small businesses and disabled veteran business enterprises. Each time they award a contract to a small business or a DVBE, they help the department achieve their small business and DVBE goals. And it also has a tremendous impact on the business that receives the contract.
Today, we will honor the buyer who, throughout all of their procurements, awarded contracts to the largest variety of small businesses and DVBEs, ensuring that as many different businesses as possible participated in state procurement. We will start with the Small Business Contracting Award. The winner of this award is actually two people because amazingly, we have a tie for this award. In the last year alone, they each contracted with 75 different small businesses across hundreds of procurements and spending millions of dollars. The awards go to
I'm going to open it.
Tammy Kirkwood from Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation and Kimberly Page from California Highway Patrol.
And congratulations to both of you. And now for the DVBE Contracting Award. This award goes to an individual who has been a buyer with their department for many years. In the past year alone, they contracted with 21 different DVBEs, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. This award goes to Margaret Cortez, Department of Veterans Affairs.
Congratulations, Margaret. So please welcome up to the stage Araceli Moseni and Jolene Graham, Business Outreach Liaison from the Department of General Services, to present the SB DVBE Option Award.
This next award goes to the buyer who conducted the most procurements using the SB DVBE option method during fiscal year 2018-19. This procurement method is designed to increase SB and DVBE participation while simplifying the buying process for procurements just under $250,000 or $314,000 for public works projects.
By using this method, buyers are able to efficiently award millions of dollars in contracts to small businesses and DVBEs each year. The winner of this award has served over 20 years in state civil service, including 8 years in procurement. This year alone, the winner has conducted over 200 SB DVBE option procurements, totaling in millions of dollars to small businesses and DVBEs.
And the SB DVBE Option Procurement Award goes to Connie Smith, Department of Veterans Affairs.
At this time, please welcome to the stage Michael Aguilio, Business Outreach Liaison for the Department of General Services and Chair of the SB DVBE Advocate Steering Committee.
Thank you very much. All right. I got to talk with my hands, so put this up here. All right. This dedicated group supports growth. You see, I'm nervous. Sorry. Provides resources like the Advocates Toolkit. It's a manual that includes roles and responsibilities, best practices, and resources. This group is a dedicated group of individuals who go the extra mile to help their colleagues, other advocates that we have in the room. As the chair of the Advocate Steering Committee, I have the pleasure of working closely with these exceptional individuals, and I see their hard work firsthand. I can't say enough for what they do. I'm proud to be a part of their group, and I would love to recognize them here today. So for the members of the committee for this fiscal year 2018 and 19, as I call your names, please join me on the stage to accept your certificate of recognition. And let's have a great big hand for all of them. I'd like to call up to the stage Andrea Pina. She's a former advocate at the Department of Consumer Affairs. Andrea? Nina Martinez, Department of Correction and Rehabilitation, Headquarters. Sharonda Morris, former advocate at the Department of Rehabilitation. Tracy Bowen, California Highway Patrol. I was told that behind every great man is a woman. I have 4. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage my colleagues, Darvin Manuel and Jermaine Carter Gibson, Business Liaison from the Department of General Services. I forgot to tell what you're presenting. They're presenting the Advocate of the Year Awards.
If you're having a good time, say yeah. We'll try that again. If you're having a good time, say yeah. Right on. It is our privilege to present the Advocate of the Year Awards. We are here to celebrate their efforts and achievements in supporting, promoting, and contracting with small businesses and DVBEs in state government. The Advocate nominations focuses on 3 key areas: outreach efforts, performance measurements, and notable improvements. Each of these advocates has modeled strength in these areas. We received 13 nominations for Advocate of the Year. We will recognize the top 3 with the Bronze, Silver, and Gold Award. These winners truly deserve their names on the Small Business and DVBE Procurement Walk of Fame.
All right. Well, I'm having a good time. Yeah. First up, the winner of the Bronze Advocate of the Year award has been an advocate for 1 year. Their background in procurement allowed them to help identify small businesses and DVBEs to fulfill their department's needs and coach those businesses through webinars to pursue contract opportunities. They supported the use of small businesses and DVBEs whenever possible and helped their institution achieve 83% small business participation and 11% DVBE participation. The Bronze Advocate of the Year award goes to, all right, I want to make sure I get this right. I don't want a Steve Harvey moment here. All right. Brandon Chastain, Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, Awenal State Prison.
Congratulations, Brandon. And now on to the Silver Award. For the Silver Award, we actually have 2 winners. These advocates have been in their role for 2 years. They've worked closely with their purchasing team to shift more contract dollars to certified firms and utilize many different businesses. Through training on how to use CalifProcure and NASPO Value Point contracts, they supported their purchasing team in spending more dollars with small businesses and DVBEs. Along with the regular use of the small business DVBE option procurement method, these efforts allowed their department to reach 91% small business participation and 12% DVBE participation. And the Silver Advocate of the Year award goes to Lauren Boehnke and Mike Fairbanks, Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, Institution for Men.
All right. Congratulations, Lauren and Mike. And now on to the Gold Award. The winner of the Gold Advocate of the Year award has been an advocate for 4 years and worked in procurement for 23 years. In the past year alone, they attended several outreach events and advocate meetings. They support department buyers through group and one-on-one trainings on policies, procedures, and procurement practices. They advocate for a strong SB DVBE first policy. They also work directly with small businesses and DVBEs to help them get contracts with their department. This past year, they reached out to 50 new small businesses and DVBEs. They are always willing to work with businesses trying to get contracts, and through these efforts, they help their department achieve 78% small business participation and 16% DVBE participation. The Gold Advocate of the Year award goes to, you guys ready for this? Yolanda Flores, Department of Corrections, Rehabilitation, North Kern State Prison.
Congratulations, Yolanda. Congratulations to all the winners. Please give a warm welcome to Rhonda Smith, Chief of the Strategic Sourcing and Acquisitions Branch, and Anda Dragic, Office of Small Business and Disabled Veteran Business Enterprise Program Manager from the Department of General Services, who will present the Agency of the Year Award.
Okay, the Agency of the Year Awards honors agencies and departments for their best practices, creativity, and outstanding achievements to advance the state's small business and DVBE programs. The winners of the Agency of the Year Awards demonstrated their commitment and success across the areas of outreach efforts, performance measurements, and notable improvements. Their successes are an example to all departments who strive to stand in the spotlight of small business and DVBE procurement. We received 22 nominations for Agency of the Year, and it was a fierce competition. We will recognize the top 3 with a bronze, silver, and gold award.
The winner of the Bronze Agency of the Year award commits to reaching out to a small business for every procurement. They implement additional training to encourage buyers to use different small businesses and DVBEs for their procurements. They provide mentoring, counseling, and one-on-one support to businesses interested in contracting. Their specific use of a NASPO value point contract allowed them to increase their small business and DVBE participation. Through all these efforts, this department achieved, drumroll, 91% small business participation and over 12% DVBE participation. The Bronze Agency of the Year award goes to Department of Correction and Rehabilitation, California Institution for Men.
Sure you take it out of the mark.
Out to the
Right here, like right in front of the slide.
in front of that
Yeah.
side. To the mark. Congratulations to the California Institution for Men, and now for the Silver Award. The winner of the Silver Agency of the Year Award continuously works with buyers and advocates to prioritize small business and DVBEs in procurements. They host 2 large events each year to reach small business and DVBE community. They sought small business and DVBEs for specific goods and services they needed to procure and saw an immediate increase in small business and DVBE participation. They also participated in other community outreach events to further connect with small businesses and DVBEs. They made huge efforts to include small businesses and DVBEs on as many contracts as possible. Last year, out of nearly 3,000 acquisitions, over 70% had small business or DVBE participation. The Silver Agency of the Year award goes to the Department of Public Health.
Thank you. Congratulations to the Department of Public Health. And now for the Gold Award. The winner of the Gold Agency of the Year Award promotes policies, training, and resources to support the use of small businesses and DVBEs, not just for itself, but for the 60 boards and bureaus they represent. They have implemented a formal SB-DVB first policy that requires all procurements to first consider small businesses and DVBEs, which has continually helped them met both of their goals. With a sharp increase in their spend this past year, they were able to increase their contracting dollars going to small businesses and DVBs by 180%, totaling over $18 million. Their advocates attended 24 outreach events, served on the Advocate Steering Committee, and was a regular member at all the quarterly meetings. They provided personalized support and help to local small businesses and DVBs when buyers struggled to find one for a procurement. Support from their executive management and a commitment to their goals allowed this department to achieve 29% small business participation and 13% DVB participation. And that's worth celebrating. The Gold Agency of the Year Award goes to the Department of Consumer Affairs.
Congratulations to the Department of Consumer Affairs, and congratulations to all the winners. Please welcome up to the stage Julian Canetti, President and CEO of the California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce, to present the Reciprocity Partner of the Year Awards.
Thank you. Thank you, and good morning. Before I get into Reciprocity Awards, I need to really thank Department of General Services and all of you with all the agencies for the fantastic job you do all year round. Makes my job easier. I don't have to complain as much when you guys meet these goals. So anyway, thank you. But give yourselves a round of applause. You guys do a wonderful job. Every year, we recognize individuals and agencies throughout state government for their efforts and accomplishments in small business and DVBE contracting. However, there are many organizations outside of state government that utilizes the state small business and DVBE programs. These organizations, largely counties, cities, transportation agencies, utilities, and other local municipalities, are reciprocity partners of the state of California. Their efforts outside of state government also results in countless procurement opportunities for our small businesses and DVBEs. These partnerships bolster the state's efforts to support small business and DVBs at a local and a state level. As president and CEO of the California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce, I know firsthand the impact that these organizations and the opportunities they provide businesses throughout this great state. This morning, we recognize the top 3 reciprocity partners who have made tremendous achievements in working with small businesses and DVBs with the Bronze, Silver, and Gold Awards. The nominees for Reciprocity Partner of the Year are the County of San Diego, the East Bay Municipal Utility District, the Los Angeles County Metropolitan Transportation Authority, the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California, the Sacramento Municipal Utility District, better known as SMUD, the San Diego Association of Governments, and the San Diego Unified School District. The winner of the Bronze Reciprocity Partner of the Year Award has been a reciprocity partner with DGS since 2014. In the past year alone, they have awarded $44 million to over 400 different small businesses through 2,000 contracts. Their contract equity program sets ambitious goals to contract with small businesses and has recently expanded to include DVBs, much like the state's program. They have contracting goals and incentives to contract with small businesses. They participated in over 50 outreach events despite having only 2 designated outreach staff. Their partnership with DGS has allowed them to build their supplier pool by using the DGS database to work with more small businesses. Because of this, businesses enjoy a simplified process of contracting. And the Bronze Reciprocity Partner of the Year award goes to, let's see, East Bay Municipal Utility District. This year. Somebody here? Well, we will make sure that eBay Mud, as we call them, gets the award. And congratulations again to East Bay Municipal Utility District. And now for the Silver Award. The winner of the Silver Reciprocity Award of the Year has been a reciprocity partner since 2006. They have their own 25% spend goal to support small businesses, DVBs, and regional businesses. They established a small business and DVBE requirement in their procurements back in 2001 and have maintained successful processes to ensure small businesses and DVBEs are used, such as requiring reporting by primes on the use of certified subcontractors. They have a mentoring program to get firms contract ready through workshops and special community events. Last year alone, they participated in over 100 outreach events, a few of which they hosted and reached over 18,000 businesses. In the last fiscal year alone, they awarded $65 million to 366 different small businesses and $1.3 million to DVBEs across nearly 5,000 contracts. This actually equates to 30% of their total spend. And the Silver Reciprocity Partner of the Year award goes to Metropolitan Water District of Southern California. Congratulations to Metropolitan Water District in Southern California, and the wonderful job that John and Ken and their teams back down south do, not only in Southern California, but throughout the state. And now for the Gold Award. The winner of the Gold Reciprocity Partner of the Year Award has been a reciprocity partner since 2006 and has a 20% spend goal for small businesses. They have a supplier education and economic development program to support the growth and inclusion of small businesses in contract opportunities. They have participated in over 100 small business outreach events with public agency consortiums and DGS, among others. Through their partnership with the state and other entities, they have been able to expand their efforts to help small businesses. Access to the state supplier pool has allowed them to continually meet their goals. This past fiscal year, they awarded over $100 million across 900 contracts to 137 different small businesses, equating to 21% of their total spend. The Gold Reciprocity Partner of the Year Award goes to Sacramento Municipal Utility District, SMUD. Once again, a round of applause. Congratulations to SMUD. We would also like to recognize all the Reciprocity Partner of the Year finalists. They have a beautifully framed certificate for all your work and collaboration you do with the state of California. Please, on your way out at the registration table, pick up your certificate after the ceremony. Congratulations to all the winners and nominees for the Reciprocity Partner of the Year. Now, please join me in welcoming and give a big round of applause to Ms. Angela Shell, Chief Procurement Officer for the State of California and Deputy Director of the Procurement Division at the Department of General Services, who will present the Angel Carrera Leadership Award.
Okay. I'm looking for my notes. All right, here we are. I'm not going to hold this. This would be really awkward the whole time. I know it looks cool right now, but I'm going to set it down. Okay. Sorry for the logistics. Leave it to me to be the one that messes this up. All right, I'll hold it. I didn't think I was going to be able to hold it. All right. So I'm really honored to be able to be up here to present this award today. Thank you to my team for asking me to come up and do this. Several months ago, Angel Carrera, the chief of the Certification Outreach Branch here at DGS, and somebody that if you've ever been to a SARA ceremony, he was the one up here dancing. I don't have that skill, Keith. I actually can sing, but I cannot dance. So I don't have that skill, so you're not going to see me dance up here like Angel. But Angel was the one that would come up here, and he had a special song, and he wanted to see all this excitement, right? He was the true spirit of this award. It's not me. However, I get to be up here and talk about what a great person Angel was to all of us in the state of California. He was a passionate champion of small businesses and DVBEs. And yes, he passed away very suddenly last year. He was an incredible leader. He loved his job and the people he worked with. Okay, if you remember anything, Angel was always up here talking about his staff. He never shied away from an opportunity to brag about his team and always saying their praises for their efforts, their abilities, and their successes. This award ceremony is coordinated by his team each year. And I want to, again, give a thank you and a round of applause for the OSDS team, who you see have put all of this on and worked with the small businesses to create all of this red carpet and everything that's here. So please give them a hand yet again. Thank you, team. So again, Angel offered his support and congratulations to the nominees and awardees and was always honored to be up here presenting an award. His loss has shown us the value and the importance of that leadership. Please join us in honoring Angel with this video tribute of him.
Hello, my name is Angel Carrera. I'm the branch chief of the Certification and Outreach with the California Department of General Services. I've had over 32 years of promoting and advocating for small businesses, disabled veteran business enterprise, and disadvantaged businesses in doing business with California state government. To tell you a little bit about myself, I've been in state government for over 41 years. And during that time, 32 of those years, I've been advocating and promoting how to do business with California state government. I'm blessed to have been surrounded by employees who are committed as much as I am. And I believe through their efforts that we will ensure the governor's contracting goals of 25% small business participation and 3% of disabled veteran business enterprise participation in our government contracting spend. Any success I've had is due in large to the employees I work with to ensure state contracting awards reflect the diversity of our state. The state affirms to do business with economically disadvantaged businesses. My efforts and those of others rely heavily on the strategic alliance partnership with the California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce in educating and in promoting of doing business with California state government. It's through our collective efforts we ensure Hispanic small businesses are familiar with the procurement processes of state contracting. In receiving the prestigious Chairman's Award, I am both deeply honored and humbled. I know this award is the highest award given by the California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce. And over the years, I have witnessed many deserving individuals of this award. And I am honored to be in their company. I have shared this award with other colleagues who have supported Hispanic-owned businesses in doing business with California state government. Without them, this award would not have been possible. I would like to thank the California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce, the Chamber's leadership and staff, and Board Chairman Frank Montes for this distinguished award. Gracias a todos.
I'd like to thank Julian Canetti and his team from the National Hispanic Chambers of Commerce who had hired the videographer that came out and did that video when Angel was awarded that prestigious award. So thank you for that. So great leadership is invaluable to any organization that seeks to be bold, inspire others, and take risks to create something lasting. Leaders have many responsibilities aside from operations. They create the vision that inspires their team. Angel embodied these qualities, and so for our 20th annual State Agency Recognition Awards, we wanted to honor him by recognizing a leader from state government, nominated by you, who's gone above and beyond to support small businesses and DVBEs in state procurement, just as Angel did. We considered nominations from supervisors, branch chiefs, directors, and others in management positions. We evaluated those nominations based on their length of leadership, expertise, support of procurement staff, and advocacy of the small business and DVBE programs. We had six nominations for the Angel Carrera Leadership Award. Each one is passionate about supporting their team's endeavors to include small businesses and DVBEs in state contracting. The nominees for the Angel Carrera Leadership Award are Raymond Carlos, Department of Veterans Affairs; Edris Diaz, Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, Awenal State Prison; Maribel Garcia, Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, Wasco State Prison Reception Center; Nina Martinez, Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation Headquarters; Lisa Tackett, Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, California Men's Colony; and Paul Waters, California Children and Families Commission. The winner of this award has worked in procurement for many years across multiple departments. They support small businesses and DVBEs through statewide trainings, mentorship, support service programs, outreach activities, policy and procedure implementation, and reporting. This individual championed a subcontractor notification policy, look-ahead reports, and many other tools to support small businesses and DVBEs. Through their leadership and advocacy, their office attended 31 outreach events and established training for procurement staff to include small businesses and DVBEs in procurements. They always make themselves available to their department's advocate and gain support from executive management in setting policies and prioritizing small business and DVBE participation. Through all of these efforts and more, they help their department achieve 44% small business participation and 10% DVBE participation. They are dedicated, passionate, and a champion of small businesses and DVBEs. The Angel Carrera Leadership Award goes to, and I want a drum roll, Mr. Raymond Carlos, Department of Veterans Affairs. That was good. Congratulations, Raymond, and all the nominees for the Angel Carrera Leadership Award. Nominees, please collect your finalist certificate after the ceremony at the registration tables where you checked in. Please give a big round of applause to our next speaker, Julie Lee, Acting Secretary of the Government Operations Agency, who will present the Secretary's Special Achievement Award.
Thank you. That is going to be hard to follow. First of all, I'm sure that many of you, if not all of you, knew Angel. And I just want to thank DGS for that. That was just a great idea to do. I think the Leadership Award was a great way to honor him and his legacy. I'd also like to thank our partners that are here today and the state employees. Without the hard work that all of you do, your department's missions could not be accomplished. And I know it sometimes goes unrecognized, which is why we have these awards, but just know that those of us in leadership do realize that we could not meet the goals of our mission without all of you. So thank you very much for your work. Yes. Thank you. So I'm here today to present the Secretary's Special Achievement Award. This award goes to the State Department, agency, or individual whose best practices, innovation, and advocacy have gone above and beyond in supporting the small business and disabled veteran business enterprises. The winner is an individual whose service started in 2014 and was once a small business owner. This individual's dedication to helping small businesses comes from personal experience and an understanding of the struggles and challenges that a small business faces. Our recipient coordinated outreach events, worked with counterparts in other state departments and business groups, and provided one-on-one business support and tackled large procurements. This individual put a focus on training buyers, managers, program staff, and executives to support more than $500 million in contract awards to small businesses and $100 million to disabled veteran business enterprises during the last 5 years. I'm honored to present the Secretary's Special Achievement Award to Rich Zamuda from the Department of Water Resources.
Short and sweet. So I'm back. Did you miss me? We are in the home stretch here, and at this point, the awards get bigger and bigger. This is actually the last one. And it's my pleasure, I'm pleased to introduce somebody who fulfills an extremely important function at the top of state government. So I'm pleased to introduce Isabel Guzman. She is Director of the Office of Small Business Advocate at the Governor's Office of Business and Economic Development. She will present the Governor's Award. Isabel, please come up.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to get these confused. So, I give tribute to Angel as well for all of my work in this space. I think in my first week back in May, when I came into this position, he reached out immediately. So, my engagement early on was thanks to Angel. My office is focused on ensuring all small businesses and innovative entrepreneurs have the access to the information, the resources, the networks that they need to access in turn capital and markets, including supply chain. And so we like to serve as their advocate and be their voice in state government. We have a network of about 80 small business centers throughout the state that we support, like VBOC 9, congratulations, Karina. And we advise small businesses and create an inclusive and diverse ecosystem. We're committed to ensuring that California continues to lead on innovation and startups. And we know that is part of our California for All mission, making sure that the economy works for everyone, including small businesses and diverse small businesses. We are committed as well to working with all of you because we know on a daily basis you're the one that helps us achieve that goal. And so thank you for all your hard work. It's my pleasure to celebrate the SARA winners today and present the Governor's Award. Presented for the 13th year at SARA, the Governor's Award honors the state agency or department that best demonstrates excellence and innovation in providing contracting opportunities to small businesses and disabled veteran business enterprises. It's a prestigious honor given to the department or agency that models a superior standard to which other state departments can aspire. The winner of the Governor's Award is a true star of state procurement. This department actively promotes the use of small businesses and DVBEs in their supply chain. They strongly emphasize the use of the SB-DVB option. Their advocate is readily available to assist suppliers, and they maintain robust resources on the department's website to support businesses seeking contract opportunities. This department makes an effort to contract with a variety of certified firms and actively seeks out new small businesses and DVBEs for their supply chain, including collaborating with other departments to identify new firms. They offer feedback to those certified firms that did not win contracts so they may become more competitive in their future bids. When using the state's leveraged procurement agreements, this department strives to contract with certified firms whenever possible, including making sure their solicitations, are accessible and targeted to small businesses and DVBEs. And with all of these achievements, they are still looking for ways to innovate and improve results. They are developing a robust contract tracking system to forecast upcoming procurements in order to help more small businesses and DVBEs access procurement opportunities. Last year, this department more than doubled the state small business goal with 58% participation and more than tripled the DVBE goal at 10%. They didn't stop there. This year, they achieved even more, hitting 70% small business participation and 11% DVBE participation. I am honored to present the award, the Governor's Award for the 20th Annual State Agency Recognition Award to the Office of Statewide Health Planning and Development. Congrats. Are they here? Are they here? No, maybe not. Well, we'll make sure that we get them. And you saw a common theme in all of their achievements. And so I know next year we'll have lots of great competition in this space. So congrats to all of you. It's been my pleasure to be here, and I look forward to tracking your work in the coming year.
Want to say congratulations to all the winners today. Big hand for everybody who won. Every one of you truly deserve to walk this red carpet today. It is now my pleasure to invite Ms. Danetta Jackson, who heads up this great outreach program unit that put on this fantastic event. Danetta's at DGS, and she's going to bring this all home and wrap up this production. Danetta.
Thank you, Eric. Hello, everyone. This has been an awesome, and wonderful way to celebrate 20 years of excellence in state procurement. Each and every one of you has gone above and beyond to support small businesses and DVBEs throughout the state of California. Although you may not be featured on any late night talk shows or glamorous spotlights, your efforts have brought billions of dollars to California businesses and supported this great state. You stand as an inspiration and a role model to all departments, advocates, and buyers throughout the state. You are to be commended, and I want to say thank you. Before I go into my thank yous, I would like to call Vito back to the stage to present the John K. Lopez Award.
Thank you, everyone, for your indulgence. It's because the honoree came late. He came all the way up from Los Angeles to receive this award, so it's only fair if we give it to him. Those of you in the military, you know that after everybody speaks, there's an opportunity the commanding officer always gives for an alibi. Well, this is an alibi moment, and our alibi is the recipient of the John K. Lopez Individual Excellence Award. It goes to Mr. John Palmer. And he's the owner of Servexo and the vice president of the Disabled Veteran Business Alliance. Welcome him to Sacramento and thank him for the honor of receiving this award. Right.
All right. This ceremony is a tremendous collaborative effort, and I cannot thank everyone involved enough. First of all, let's give a round of applause to our host and MC of this wonderful ceremony, Mr. Eric Mandel, champion of our small business and DVB program and former branch chief. Thank you to the City of Citrus Heights Council Member Portia Middleton and the Citrus Heights Community Center for hosting us in this beautiful venue. And thank you to our sponsors. We have two gold sponsors, the California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce. Could you please stand as I call your name? Julian, California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce, and your staff. The North San Diego County Small Business Development Center, Cheryl Brown, and your staff, thank you. We have one silver sponsor, the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California. John Arenas and Ken, please stand. Thank you. And we have four bronze sponsors, the ARRC and Ops for Vets, the California Asian Pacific Chamber of Commerce, the Veterans in Business Network. I did see Rebecca, there you are. And the Elite Service Disabled Veteran-Owned Business Network. Let's give our sponsors a round of applause. A big thank you to the Intervision Band for providing us with lively, quality entertainment. We have Glenn Allen on lead guitar, Daniel Martin on drums, Roger Giles on keyboards, and our DGS's very own Richard Brown on bass. Hey. Okay. We also have Olivia Brown, his daughter, who assisted with background vocals. And vocalist extraordinaire, Benjamin Darrell Hardy, AKA D. Hardy. Let's give him a hand. Okay. I have a few more thank yous. Please hold your applause to the end. I would like to thank the Governor's Honor Guard, Video Streaming Services for the videography and photography, Randy Peters Catering for the food and refreshments, All Safe Engravers for the beautiful awards, Party Concierge for the event decor, and Madison Avenue Florist for the beautiful flowers. Thank you to all the staff who made this event possible, and the DGS Business Outreach team for their outstanding planning, organization, and creation of this star-studded event. I must acknowledge a few of my staff who I felt went above and beyond. Brooke Drode and Max Dwyer for their leadership and diligence. And the one and only Timothy Michaels, our graphic designer, for his creativity and skills. He's back there in the back. Thank you to the DGS executive leadership for trusting and empowering us to strive for excellence, and to all the award presenters and recipients. This event could not happen without you. And lastly, I want to thank Marta Carrera and her family for joining us today. Angel will forever be in our hearts. He leaves a legacy that will always inspire us to do more for California small businesses and disabled veteran business enterprises. So right now, let's give ourselves a round of applause. The formal ceremony has come to an end, and I just want to thank everyone for coming. We look forward to seeing you all again next year. As we transition to lunch, ushers will come to your table and dismiss you to go through the luncheon buffet. This is a reminder to please pick up your certificates at the registration table. And again, thank you for joining us. Let's roll the credits. Intervision Band, take it away.